Any show at sea takes an enormous amount of logistics and pre-production, probably as much as a TV show. It needs people who have a great experience from pre-production right through to presentation, and one such person is Elaine Coles. Elaine, what does your job actually entail?
Well, working as assistant cruise director on P&O Cruises cruise ships entails an awful lot, actually. On a day-to-day basis, I am part of the programming and planning of the entertainment on board, both the daytime activities and the evening cabarets and theatre company shows. I do host a lot of the cabaret shows as well, which is great. Obviously, you're in front of 600, 700 people.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we have a great show in store for you. A gentleman who has a show in the West End, which is a tribute to the Rat Pack. So, ladies and gentlemen, tonight, with his serenade to Sinatra, please welcome Louis Hoover!
Let's play The Weakest Link. What sort of men were Bill and Ben? Oh, flower pot. Yes, we found your level, Jean, haven't we? John, what sort of nuts are used to make pesto sauce? Today, please, John?
Bachelors.
No. It's not a ready-made meal.
In our house.
That's the end of the round, and at the end of round one, oh my God, we're losing it already. The end of round one, it's now time to vote off, pick up your pens please, who you think is the weakest link.
I'm sure you're the envy of every woman in the world having a job like this. How did you get into it?
I was very fortunate that just going along to an audition with a friend for Disneyland Paris, as usual, as it would happen, I ended up getting the job. So thought travelling to Paris and living in Paris for 3 months can't be bad. So I actually took it and thoroughly enjoyed myself as a dancer, but also more so as a character actor, where I had the fortunate experience not of performing as a princess, as every little girl wants to. I actually got to play the most evil character in all of Disney, Maleficent in Sleeping Beauty. I then went to Italy doing a similar thing, but it was more workshop based and performance based, but the workshops were to help the Italian children with their English language. And I think that grounding actually has helped me within this, because I have travelled around primary schools and set up equipment at 7 o'clock in the morning and scraped ice off of a van with a credit card and things, you know. So you do the grounding, and hopefully that has paid off and hopefully will pay off in the future.
Well, let's have a look at some of the places you have been to.
Now, behind me you can see one of the most well-known and photographed landmarks in the world. The Sydney Harbour Bridge, standing an amazing 134 metres, it was built in 1932 to link the northern and southern shores of the harbour. Prior to the bridge being built, the only links were by a ferry, or a rather long 12.5-mile road route with 5 bridge crossings. Today, of course, boats and ships are frequent visitors to the harbour, forming a major part of the tourist industry. Now, this really is an impressive sight. Question for you: what do Matt Damon, Sarah Ferguson and Kylie Minogue all have in common? They have made it to the top of this, the Sydney Harbour Bridge Climb. The bridge climb allows visitors to make their way to the summit and indulge in a panoramic view of the city. If heights are not your thing, then join me next time for more relaxing travel highlights. Well, from the glamour and sunshine of Sydney to this, Stavanger, in the southwest of Norway. We're actually quite lucky today because it receives over 200 days of rain a year. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that it's going to stay off for us today. Now, the tourism is mainly as a result of the canning factories. That's right, Stavanger is the sardine capital of the world.
So Elaine, you obviously feel comfortable with TV presenters and you've mixed and matched quite a few of them. Tell us about some of the people you've interviewed and travelled around the world with.
You're right, Richard. On a daily basis, I am quite fortunate meeting a lot of celebrities, and even more fortunate when I get to interview them. People like Tom O'Connor, Petula Clark, Edwina Currie, and a particularly recent favourite was Jan Leeming. I have to say that one part of the programme I can't watch without having a cushion in front of my face is the bush tucker trial where you have to eat insects. Not a favourite of mine. So Jan, please tell me, what does a witchetty grub taste like?
I can't really tell you what a witchetty grub tastes like because they'd made it into a smoothie and I don't know what else they'd put in it. But it was like drinking coarse, ground up mushrooms. But what an actual witchetty grub, which is white and thick, and the Aborigines love them. They are a treat. They're full of protein and they drop them into their mouths and they go.
Elaine, ladies and gentlemen.